Hello everybody. I wanted to do a quick update video and let you know how I'm doing. So last week's video was kind of sad. I was going through a lot and obviously haven't fixed all of that. I mean, I'm still working on it and it's, a daily thing. So I'm sorry for the clothes. I'm in my workout clothes. I clean house in my workout clothes because I'm trying to move and get extra extra stuff in while I'm working out. I mean, while I'm cleaning house, I try to work out a little at the same time. So just an update. So I did weigh myself this week. I'm gonna link my other video below so that if you have no clue what I'm talking about, you'll be able to figure that out. So anyway, I set up a bunch of goals for myself. And I know a lot of people said, be really gentle with yourself because, setting too many goals, if you don't hit them all, you're gonna, feel really bad and stuff. But I actually did really great this week. So now we'll go back. I did weigh myself this week. I actually had my husband hide my scale. And the other day I said, hey, can you pull it out? Because I'd really love to kind of know where I'm at. And I mentally prepared myself. I did get in a minimum of 1,000 calories almost every day this last week. One day I only got 950, but it was more of a struggle than I thought. I think that if I don't pay really close attention, then I'm going to overeat. And trying to get 1,000 calories a day 6 months out from gastric sleeve surgery was really tough. And there were times when I was like, oh, I have to put something else in this plate because this is not cutting it. And, so I had to be much more mindful of my food. While at the same time, I did end up eating so much healthier this week. I had the white bean chili that I make. I had some of that this week. I bought a lot of avocados this week, and I've been using them in all kinds of recipes. I have added one slice of whole grain toast a day to my food, which is yummy. So sometimes I put a little bit of peanut butter and a little bit of banana on that. And when I say a little bit of banana, I literally do a third of a small banana and I slice it up into slices and put it on top of the peanut butter. I have added some more fruit. So I did grapes this week and I had a few apple slices. I ate a little bit of a pear one day. So healthy foods that still might have some sugar or, but I'm not adding a lot of processed foods either. Because that's something that for me doesn't, stay in line with my healthy eating and clean eating goals. So I did do more beans this week, more healthy foods. I still reached all my protein goals. My favorite salad right now is blue cheese salad. Oh, I'm loving that. I got some gorgonzola crumbles and I've been doing a blue cheese salad. So I am I'm eating spinach. I've added a lot more vegetables and fruit. At the same time, a little bit of whole grain carbs, and I'm not eating as many processed foods. So I've really done great this week with that. There has been an underlying fear that I'm gaining weight. And I kept having to tell myself, Cerise, if you're gaining weight, it's because you lost more weight than you were supposed to by not eating properly and being malnourished. So if you're gaining weight, that's weight you need right now. And there's no way you're going to gain bad weight from eating healthy foods still under, the 1,200 calorie minimum that you're supposed to eat to survive. So I was able to kind of hold myself off from weighing myself, just keeping and being healthy. And it was tough. I mean, every single morning I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get on the scale. Oh my gosh, I need to get on the scale. Oh my gosh, I need to know what I weigh. And what I realized is I used to wait to have my protein shake that I mix with coffee and stuff. I used to wait to have that until I weighed myself later in the morning. So as I would start getting that, I need to weigh myself. I need to weigh myself. I'd be, you know what you need? You need your protein shake. And I would go have my protein shake and then the feeling would go away. Oh, well, we had the protein shake. Even getting on the scale now wouldn't do anything. So not a big deal. And So it wasn't quite as, it was still tough, but it wasn't quite as nerve-wracking as I thought it was going to be. I prepared myself before getting on the scale that I might have gained weight or I might have, stayed the same, because I did up my calories and I lowered my exercise, which is something I didn't say I was going to do, but there were weeks when I was working out 6 days a week, and I thought, you know what, I'm eating 600 to 800 calories a day, or I was before, and working out 6 days a week, I was pushing my body too hard. So I lowered that this week to 3 days. Sorry. So I lowered that to 3 days for this week, and I still got in my cardio. I still got in my weights. I went with a personal trainer the other day as part of my Christmas gift was a month of personal training sessions. So that was great. And I got on the scale and I had lost 3 pounds this week. So the interesting thing is how I reacted to that. My first response was, that's odd. And not, oh my gosh, I did it. That response didn't happen. And then it was, okay, good. My body needed those calories. My body needed that healthy food. My body needed that to continue to lose weight. And here I was pushing so hard. And I mean, for 2 weeks straight, I didn't lose more than a pound. So I thought, here's my body telling me, even on the scale, Cerise, the healthier you are, the healthier weight. Sorry about that. I got a phone call from a really amazing minister at one of the churches I sing at, and one of the things she was calling about was the last video I posted and calling to support me and love me, and that was kind of cool. And I was like, oh, I was just in the middle of recording an update video about that. So my body has been telling me that it really needed that. It's really confirming for me that I needed more calories and I needed healthier calories. So I did lose 3 pounds last week. The other thing is that I'm feeling so much better. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I noticed in my last update video that my eyes had really dark circles. I'm not wearing makeup today, by the way. I'm here with all my kids. My daughter's out. She had half day today. So I did not put makeup on and get all spiffied up for this video. But my eyes had really dark circles under them, and they seemed kind of sunken in. and I looked back at that video a couple times this week, and I thought, wow, I looked really unhealthy. And even right now with no makeup on, I don't see that. I see that, I look healthier. My skin doesn't look kind of as pale. I really was malnourishing my poor body. So that's really a great feeling. I'm not getting dizzy when I stand up anymore this week. I am getting all my water in and my vitamins. I made a chart for myself that really had my goals and what those goals were. I have been taking at least 10 minutes a day. I put up affirmations around my mirror. So when I get up in the morning, I see those. When I get out of the shower, I see them. They say things like, you are beautiful just as you are. This body is not who you really are. If you could see yourself through God's eyes, you wouldn't look at wrinkles and flabby skin. You would look at your soul. And then one of the other things that I have been telling myself is that my life does matter, that being here on this planet matters, that I am here for a purpose and I make a difference in the world. And I have to say that, there are still days that I say those things and I go, I feel like I'm lying to myself. And other days when I go, wow, that's true. Come on, let's go do this. Let's go live this life and be as healthy and strong as possible. So definitely still a daily thing. And will continue to be, and that's okay. But it feels really good at the same time to do that and get that, really talk to myself and focus on me and how I feel and loving myself where I'm at. The responses, a few people even did response videos. The responses to my last video, I have to admit that there was a part of me that was afraid I was going to get kicked out of the weight loss community. I kind of had this like, oh, they're going to see the real you. They're going to see that you're a mess and you don't have it together. And they're going to go, oh, we don't even want her supporting us anymore or being here to support, because she acts like she's got it all together and she doesn't. And I realized that so much of us try to have it together. And part of trying to have it together is, having to pretend like you have it together even when you don't. And I'm really grateful for everyone's support and love and comments, the response videos, comments on Facebook, phone calls, emails I've received. It's been really powerful to be reminded that the people who love me don't love me because my body is a certain size. They love me because of who I really am. And they see that in me. The people who really see me. That's a really powerful. I'm sorry that my husband called. It's a busy afternoon around here. So it's been really powerful to feel that people really see me and not just what I've lost or what size my body is now. And that really, that's been a major thing this week for me. Some of my other goals, my therapist has not had time this week to see me until today, so I do have an appointment this afternoon with her. That is going well. That's coming along. I think that it's wonderful to have someone to be really honest with and who's very honest with me and helps keep me, call me on my stuff so that I don't kind of fall into that, well, but it wasn't really as bad as it was, or it wasn't really as bad as I thought it was. And that's good. And I'm going to continue that. So really, really, it's been a good week. It's been a great week. I'm feeling good. I had a couple of really big NSVs this week. I am, most of you know, I'm a professional singer and songwriter. So I sing a lot during the holiday season. And Christmas Eve was a big day for me. That I was like, I have to get a gold dress, and I never did that. I never did my gold dress. I did have a goal I wanted to get down to before Christmas Eve, which I have deleted from my goal sheet because I was like, you know what? I don't want to push myself. I'm still 2 pounds away from that goal, but I don't want to try to, do something really crazy this week to try to get 2 pounds down. So I'm just kind of, I know it in my head, but if I don't get there, I'm not going to struggle about it. And that goal was to be 165 by Christmas Eve. But I am going to sing that night, and I had hoped to be in a size 12 by Christmas Eve. So that was one of I want to be 165 and in a size 12. So I'm 167 right now, and I went yesterday to get a dress for Christmas Eve because I never did go get one. And I tried on a few dresses. One was a size 12 and it fit me, and I flipped out. I was like, oh my gosh, I fit into this size 12. Well, then I found a dress that I really loved more, and they only had it in a size 16 or a size 10. So I was like, I'm not going to be able to get this dress because I am definitely not a size 10. But I looked at it, I held it up to myself, I went, okay, let's see what happens. And I tried it on, and that size 10 fit me perfectly. I bought a size 10 dress for Christmas Eve. And I've already put this on Facebook, so if you're seeing this again, you must know what a big deal this is because I got to mention it more than once. I bought a size 10 dress for Christmas Eve, and I cried. And for all of the times that I tell myself my size does not define me, because that has been a big thing this week, it doesn't define me. That size 10 doesn't make me better than someone else. It doesn't make me pretty or worthy, or it really doesn't. But it does represent for me a number that is so much closer to healthy than I was before. My size 28 dress from 28 4X 3 years ago I used on Christmas Eve at 28. And I still love that. I still have that dress. because I haven't gotten rid of my fancier dresses because I don't really want to. I don't know what to do with them. I think I'm going to try to see if any of them can be taken in. But so a size 28 dress 3 years ago for Christmas Eve to a size 10 this year for Christmas Eve. And that feels huge to me. It feels like a huge accomplishment because I do know how hard I've been working. And especially this week, how hard I've worked on being healthy and not just losing weight and being grateful for a healthy body and for the body that I have. I have to say it's made a difference. I do not look in the mirror the same way I did a week ago and see the same thing I saw a week ago. I don't look in the mirror and go, "Oh, I'm so hot." Not yet. I don't know if I'll get there. I don't know if that's good or not. But I do look in the mirror and I think I see a more appropriate version of what's actually there. And I think that that is in itself a huge success. So that's my update. I am doing very well. I am feeling great. I am eating healthy. I am working out but not killing myself. And I think I am getting into a much better emotional space than I was last week. So I'm grateful, so grateful for all of your support and your love, and I appreciate every single one of you, every single person. And I can't tell you how powerful it is to be on this journey with so many of you that love me and support me just as I am. And that is what makes it all worth it. And that's what, I live for my purpose here is to support and love and show that love to people. And sometimes I forget that you cannot do that if your vessel is empty. So I appreciate you allowing me to be honest and open and giving me that space to be courageous. And I am grateful for the support in that and the love that I received. So we can keep doing this journey together, and we're all going to be stronger for it. So thank you, blessings, and have a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas if you celebrate that.